let's start with this quote. So could you help me reading it, please, Fer?
Yes, teacher. It says, be brave, take risks. Nothing can substitute experience.
Excellent. Thank you very much. In your opinion, Fer, what is it? What does this mean?
I think it's saying that we have to be careful about our experience.
Maybe yes. It can be a piece of advice about that. Thank you
Yes.
very much, Fer. Berta, welcome. How are you?
Fine, thank you, teacher.
Excellent. We are very happy to listen to you.
Thank you.
How was your weekend?
Very good.
Excellent. That
Thank
was
you.
pretty good. Did you go anywhere?
No, I stayed home.
Hey, that's much better. When
Yes.
you go out in some days off, sometimes there's lots of people.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, yes, because I want to sleep. I want to sleep more.
Yes, that's it. So it is, of course, it is much better to be home. Okay, guess what? Today we are talking about to take risks. The class is risk taking. And we are starting with this quote. It says, be brave, take risks. Nothing can substitute experience. What's your opinion about this, Berta?
Teacher, what means be brave?
Brave means sé valiente.
Oh, okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Be brave. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh.
What's your opinion about this?
Mm. Ah, for me now in this age, no, I didn't take any brave,
Any risk?
no, any risk
Why?
because I'm afraid some some risk.
So you are afraid that something can be wrong.
Yes,
Okay, yes, that's something so natural. We all are fear. Uh, we all have fear about the situations that we don't know. But whenever we don't take risks, we also prevent ourselves from having experiences.
yes, I know. Uh-huh.
All right, so let's continue. Let's go to the
Okay,
next image.
okay.
Well, here the question is, are you a risk taker? What about you, Berta? Well, you said that you prefer not to take risks.
But what kind of risk uh, are are this lesson talking about?
Well, it takes about all kind of risks. So let's go to this. Look at this. Here we have that when we make any decision, we have two ways. First one is the easy way,
Okay. Uh-huh.
the not to take risks, to be silent, quiet, mild, and just to be listening. And we have the hard way, that is to try, to work, and
Uh-huh.
to risk. So we have those two ways. So when you make decisions, you have to decide the first one, what is the best way, the easy one or the hard one. Okay, so,
Okay, I understand. Uh-huh.
okay, thank you very much. So let's ask to Fer. Fer,
Okay.
Have you taken any risk?
Mm, yes. Um, Let me think about my past. Um, no, I think no.
Well, let me tell you something. When we decide something, even for example, to get up today or to be on bed, it's a decision.
Mm,
Mhm.
yes, it's a decision, but not for me. My mom says, "Get up, just get up."
So you can't decide, you just do. All right. Well, but you can decide some other things. For example, if you want to play with this girl or with this other, if you
Yes,
want to go out to play or to stay in the classroom.
yes, maybe. But my teacher says you have to go out. You don't have to stay here in the classroom.
Okay, so that's a decision that you don't make any.
No,
All
digo
right.
yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Fer. Berta, what about you?
uh, the question is if I take some risk.
Yes. Well, let me tell you something. When we make a decision, we are always under a risk. For
Yes.
example, when we decide what to cook today, it's a risk because it could be nice and delightful for our family, or it could be not. So that's the risk that they say, oh, that again. Well, or that they say, wow, delicious. No, that's
Uh-huh.
it. Or when we decide if we are going to take the subway or we are going to take a taxi, that's a risk also.
Yes. Yes, I think everybody is needs to take decisions of uh, some
Hmm.
something, and I also sometimes I took decisions.
Aha, that's it. We make decisions all of the
We
time.
make we make decisions.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much, Berta. Okay, when you make decisions, Berta, what is the way that you prefer taking? The easy way or the hard way?
Sometimes the hard way.
Sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Why?
No always.
Why not
uh,
always?
because I prefer to do some difficult things, like for example like study, like no, I don't know, something in my home, and I make something, some decision,
Aha, that's
and,
it.
and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's wrong. Make
Aha,
mistakes.
yes.
Hmm.
Excellent. And you know what? I think that to try all of the time the hard way can be also tiring. So, of course, we can also rest and we can try to maybe now in this moment be comfortable, no, and not to make very big effort. It is not always to be a hero.
Uh-huh. Yes.
All right, thank you very much. Fer, what about you? What do you think about taking the easy way or the hard one?
Well, oh, I always take the hard way.
I know. You play the piano, you practice sports, you speak languages, of course, and you are 10 years old.
Yes.
Of course, you take the hard way, but is it always?
Just always because like the piano, I say oh, I don't know, like a song. It's called Thousand Years Ago. That's a favorite song I like. So I said, oh, I'm going to look for in my iPad and I'm going to practice. But I said, oh, it's so difficult. And I said, nah, I'm going to practice.
You know what? My son plays the guitar. He went to a music school, and nowadays he's a classical guitar player. But
Mm-hmm.
I saw him. One day I caught him that he was doing the easy way because he, of course, had his partitures. But guess what?
Mm-hmm. What?
Was looking the song in YouTube, not to in order not to read it. First of all, to listen to it, and later on to read it and recognize it. And
Oh.
and I said, "Hey, baby, that's a trick. You have to read before, and later on, okay, you can look for it just to see how some other people perform."
Uh, yes, that when I was in my school of music, they give me partituras,
Yeah.
uh, and I practiced and I said, oh, here I don't know what is it. So I look in internet and I said, oh, it's like this and this and this. I continue.
Aha, that was the easy way, huh? Well, you know what? It's okay because as you are a very little girl, of course, it is not mandatory for you
Mm,
to perfectly read everything. Well, that's my opinion. But yes, anyway, it is the hard way to decide to study music, to play piano, to play some instrument, and to speak languages instead of being just punching keys in the cell phone.
um, yes, yes, that's right, teacher.
Hey, that's great. Thank you very much, Fer. Okay, now let's go to the next image. Here we have, whenever we make any decision, of course, we have the bad part, the ugly part that supposes a risk, something that could be bad and we can suffer, or the reward, something that went well and we received a prize. So when you do something, when you make a decision, what do you focus on? Do you focus on having a reward, or do you focus on facing the risk? What's your posture? What about you, Fer?
Well, obviously, I am a little girl of 10 years old, so my dad take my decisions. So, in all the time, well, always in my studies and my food. Sometimes he asks me, "What?"
Well, you don't have very high risks, but anyway,
Yes, yes, but sometimes it like always is like some minutes is a risk and the other minutes are reward.
yes, that's it. And so, Fer, what are the decisions that you can make for yourself? Of course, it's not
Um,
right.
well,
Yes, it's okay.
well, one of the decisions I can take is of what I am going to, how you say, what what clothes I'm going to choose.
hmm Is there any risk on that?
No, no.
Well, maybe the risk could be that you like it or that you don't like it, that you can feel uncomfortable,
Yes, maybe, maybe.
or that those clothes are not on fashion nowadays.
Yes, like that.
Okay, okay,
Another decision that I can take,
I can make.
I can make is that what is that I have a time or teacher, how do you say descansar?
Rest. To
To
take a,
rest
or to take a break.
or to take a break. And I said or I asked my dad to take the tablet, or I said, I'm going to play.
That's it. Yes, that's a decision that you can make. Can decide that you need a break.
Yes, and another decision that I can make is about my shoes.
What kind of shoes you want to have?
Yes, what kind of shoes I am going to put.
Excellent. Yes, and that's a decision. It is not a high risk, but anyway,
No.
it's also a risk for because shoes are very important. With your
Yes.
you can be comfortable, you can run, or you can feel uncomfortable and you can also feel exposed.
Yes.
Hmm. Okay, thank you very much, Fer. Okay, Berta, what about you? What do you focus on when you make any decision? On the risk or on the reward?
uh, on the reward, I think.
So it can be something like the objective, is it?
Yes, my objective, because I remember one experience. Last September, I make a food for a girl, and she asked me to do some birria for 100 people, and that's what I said. Oh, how can I do this? Or okay, I take the risk, and the food was very good, and that is my reward.
Hey, that's it. That's
Uh-huh.
pretty good.
Yes.
Okay, now let's go to the next image.
Okay.
Okay, the risks. Hey, don't go. Give me a moment, please. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. The risks can be in different levels. We can have low risks. Um, yes, here we go. We can have low risks. For example, like Fer said, to decide what kind of shoes I want to put today,
Or
or
clothes.
clothes, yes, what kind of jacket you want to wear today.
Yes. Uh, yes, but sometimes I said, "Oh, what I'm going to put. I don't like this. I don't like this." So I said, I'm going to put the clothes I put yesterday."
Yeah, so the risk could be that you don't like it, that you
Yeah.
say, oh, come on. Anyway, all right, excellent. Well, those are low risks. Okay, what about medium risks? For example, a medium risk, in my opinion, could be that you buy a house and you feel uncomfortable, that you don't like your neighbors, or that you may say,
Like I don't like my name.
yes, that's a medium risk, because if you don't like your name, you're
Mm-hmm.
going to use it all of your life. So
Yes.
all of your life, you are going to be uncomfortable.
Yes, of course. but
Okay,
but I like my name.
okay,
Ah,
beautiful.
it's beautiful.
You know what? Once upon a time, when I am a very little girl, somebody
Once
asked me,
time.
Yeah. Somebody asked me, Maggie, if you could decide what name you would like to have, I said, I don't know, a beautiful name like Fernanda. So it was a coincidence.
uh,
All right.
that's good.
Okay. So we can also have high risks. For example,
Like what, teacher? What is a high risk?
could be, for example, whenever you are going to, well, if you are invited to do parachuting,
What
for
is a
example,
parachuting? What is that, teacher?
paracaidismo,
Ah,
Paracaidismo. Okay.
right? It is a very dangerous sport.
Yes.
So your life could be in danger. So it's a high risk.
mm,
Oh, very high.
like I have a cousin that in his school are going to do a desfile.
A parade.
Yes, a parade,
Parade.
but in the street.
Uh-huh.
And I said, "Oh, that's a dangerous things."
Yeah, that's so dangerous.
Yes, and I said, uh, "You aren't scared?" And he said, "No, I am not scared."
Oh, well, he's a brave person, maybe.
Maybe.
A brave little man.
Yes, but I have a dog. Well, is the dog of my mom, and it's don't it's it's a love dog, and he said, "Oh, Fernanda, can you help me with the dog?" But I said, "But the dog is nothing doing to you."
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? Another high risk is, for example, if somebody invites you to do something illegal, you could be under a high risk because if the police catches you, then you could go to jail, and that could be tremendous.
To rob a bank.
Aha, that's a high risk.
Yes.
Or, for example, when this is a nice situation. Well, it is not nice, but it's an example. Let's suppose that this is the payday, and you have lots of money on your hands, and you are counting your money by the street. It's a high risk because
Yeah.
any burglar, any robber, or
Mhm.
any thief can see your money and they can kill you,
Can
rob you, burglary
rob
you,
you. Yes. Or sometimes matarte.
to kill you. Yes.
Yes, to kill you.
So those are high risk situations.
Yes, another high risk is to another high risk that you have is to go walking in the street and you say, no viene ningún carro, but it
Uh,
comes a car and it atropellarte
and it crashes you.
and it crash you.
Crashes.
Yeah, so it is a very high risk.
Yes.
Okay, so and everything, all of the risks that we have are about our decisions, the decisions we make. Okay, well, do me a favor. Let's write in the chat. We are going to write some examples of low risk, medium risk, and high risk situations, please.
Okay, teacher.
Yes, thank you. All right, Fer. Choose your clothes, shoes, bed, and what to play. You don't like your name, can kill you. What? I don't understand that part, Fer. You don't like your name, can kill, or what is it?
Well, risk is that someone don't like its name.
His or her name,
Yes. Or the dog también.
or the dog, yes. Or, and what about that can kill you?
That that you're going in the street and a car can crash with you.
That's a high risk situation.
Yes.
Now I understand. Well, excellent. You know what? I wrote some corrections. Here you have. They are spelling, just spelling corrections. Okay. So choose. It's CHOOS. Your clothes, shoes,
Yes.
SHO. Okay, ES. And that's it.
Yes.
Okay, that's all. All right, what about Berta? She wrote, low risks is to cook very badly. Badly. You know what? Bad, in this case, should be an adverb. So
Oh,
instead of saying
uh-huh.
bad, you could say badly. Because
Okay,
badly
okay.
is the word that is qualifying the verb.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay. Medium risk is to wake up late to go to work. Oh my, yes. All right. And high risk to drive very fast. Aha, excellent. Hey, those are pretty good examples. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
Okay, let's go to the next image.
Okay.
Okay, to study. Fernanda, yes, to select or to choose what career to study is also a risk. And I guess that it is a high risk.
Yes.
Okay, look at this. Here we have a phrase. It says, uncertainty is an uncomfortable position, but certainty is an absurd one. And this was said by Voltaire. What's your opinion about this, Berta?
Uncertainty is an uncom. Incertidumbre
Ajá.
is una uh, uncomfortable position. Incertidumbre es una que es inconfortable, que es
Incómodo.
incómodo, ok, una incómoda posición, ok. Incertidumbre. Mm. Oh, yes, I think yes, it's
Ajá.
uncertainty is very, very, it's a, it's a problem in the mind
Mhm.
because we are thinking, oh, is this or is that? Is he do or he does this or he make or something like this? So very,
Yeah.
very problem.
Yeah, that's uncomfortable. But
Uh-huh.
certainty. But, pero la certeza es absurda. So, what does it mean? La incertidumbre es una posición incómoda, pero la certidumbre es absurda. What does he mean? Fer, what do you think about this?
I think it is true because uncertain is an uncomfortable position.
Uncertainty?
That's true. Yes, that's true because I know that sometimes people, how do you say, sufrir, teacher?
Suffer?
People suffer these things or another things maybe like this, but I think it is true.
Yes, that's it. And Berta, what's your opinion?
Uh, teacher, I cannot read the letters,
The small letters.
the
Let
small
me
letters.
let me fix it.
Okay.
Okay, a little more.
Okay. Yes, it's okay. Now it's okay.
Okay, let me. Aha, here we are.
Certainly is an uncomfortable position, but certainly is an.
What do you think about it? Was Voltaire right or was he wrong?
Mm, I think, I don't know. Because he said, but certainly is an after one.
Mm-hmm. What did he meant? What was his, what he wanted to say? Well, in my opinion, what he wanted to say is that uncertainty is an uncomfortable position because when you don't know how something could be, you are thinking all of the time. And so you are not quiet, you are not mild. So you have a problem in mind. You are thinking
Mhm.
how it could be. But certainty is absurd because we can't be sure about what is going to be if we don't know. For example, let's suppose that I tell you, Fernanda, do you like the avocado ice cream? Fer, do you like avocado ice cream?
What is avocado?
Aguacate?
El helado de aguacate.
Yeah, do you like it?
No.
No? Have you
No
tasted it?
porque no porque nunca lo he probado.
Aha, that's the point. You
That's
can't
the
say
point.
no. You can't be sure that you don't like it because you have never tried. Maybe
Yes,
try it and you say, "Wow, it's delicious." Or
maybe.
or it can be also the possibility that you say, "Ew, what is it?" But you will know later if you have been it were like this, and you will never have more experience. So let's suppose that you have a piano and somebody tells you, hey, there could be a very much better brand piano. You say, "Oh, and it is but it was more." But you never made the offer that you don't want. That's what he meant. Yes, fair, it's loud and he always talk. Uh, yes, fair. You are not going to say no.
Uh-huh.
You are going to make your own decisions. All right. Now let's go to the next image. Let me do it more comfortable. Okay. So look at this. Here is what we were saying about the comfort zone. In this case, here is your comfort zone, and here nothing happens because you don't have the necessity of trying anything. The magic happens here, out of your comfort zone. Why, Berta? Why do you think they say this?
Oh, okay. What am I thinking? Your comfort zone is when we didn't make any effort. How you say it?
Excellent. Yes, that's it.
Effort.
Any,
Uh-huh.
you don't need to make any effort.
Nothing. Uh-huh. Everything is here. Everything. I cannot do anything. It's
Yes.
my comfort zone.
For example, for you, Fer, you are in your comfort zone because you don't need to make any decision. Your daddy makes all the decisions for you. So
Yes.
you don't worry about if it is correct or not, if it is necessary
Mm,
or not.
well, sometimes I'm worried because I say, oh, I don't like that.
hmm That's the only risk, that you may like it or you may not like it.
Yes.
But you don't have to fight with making any decision about prices, qualities, possibilities,
Mm,
and so it can
mm,
be comfortable.
maybe. Maybe.
Okay, but when you face the necessity of making any decision, for example, maybe your daddy will tell you, "Fer, do you want to study medicine or do you want to study engineering?" And then it is going to be an important decision you have to
I'm
make.
going to study engineer.
Oh, yeah, are you?
And
Do you like it?
well, yes. Well, because my dad studied that, so I'm interested.
That's it. You know what? That's pretty nice. That's pretty good.
Yes.
Well, that's a very important decision. It's a high risk decision you have to make.
Yes. Yes, teacher.
All right, thank you very much. What about you, Berta? What do you think about this, where the magic happens?
Where the magic happens. Uh, where where is that place where the magic happens?
It is out of your comfort zone.
And teacher,
Yes, Bert.
perdón que la interrumpa, pero en el correo que a mí me envió, que como ya ves soy de nivel 2, pero hoy toco hoy veo algunas clases. Ahí dice septiembre 30.
Septiembre 30.
Del
Eh,
próximo año, entonces le entrego el proyecto el próximo año.
Fair, yes, you're right. You know what? I think that I was very sleepy or something like that because um, I didn't pay attention to the date. I'm so sorry.
Yes, teacher. Entonces le venía a preguntar para cuándo va a ser.
Next week,
Para la próxima semana.
you can work with it all this week and turn
Ah,
it in on Sunday, for example.
Ok. O sea que lo puedo trabajar toda esta semana con él
Yes,
y se lo puedo enviar hasta la próxima semana.
yes. If you can turn it in on Sunday, it's okay.
Ok. O sea, de que tengo esta semana y la otra.
The next one, we are going to have another project. It is
Yes.
going to be your speaking project.
Yes, of course.
And we are going to check it up during the class.
Okay. Here in the conversation class.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, teacher. Thanks, teacher.
Thanks to you. All right,
Mm.
you know what? I think that we could continue talking for all night long about this very interesting topic. But I'm sorry, but time is over.
Yes.
So we will continue next class. All right.
Okay, teacher. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Okay.
teacher. Good
Have
night.
good night. Have a very good night.
Thanks, teacher. Good night.
Thank you. Good
Good
night.
night. Good night, Fernanda.
Good night, Berta.
Qué bonito hablas, es una niña. Qué bonita. Y no
Yes.
una, Una abuela para ella.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Beautiful. Thank you, teacher. Thank you, Fernanda.
Yes. Good night,
Good
Good
everyone.
night.
night.
Good night. Bye.